Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right! Answer him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
I'll come back for you. We found her!
It's now or never, Joshua.
Thank you, brother.
We're not done yet.
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him. Stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power. Clive. We can. We will. Together. Are you ready? Ready! How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own. My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there.
Don't reinforce the walls. Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Theon.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance. And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are locked.
makes movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor?
Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Dion.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Mythos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Mythos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Mythos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you, find Mythos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Mythos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Will we ever see the sun again?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What do you make of them skies, then?
Otto.
The realm, as long as you look past the fact. He's with your uncle. Send an owl there.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on...
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just... Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own. Could be...
I suppose...
How is it that not that you are to...
I'm sorry I could...
My countrymen are stronger than...
I hope so.
Look at... Tempting though it may be.
You believe?
I don't know.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The report without the protection of their nation.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending, but pitchforks and palisades will do lit should the King of Waloed deign to invade.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a quarter. That, I believe. And on the 6th day. But I dare say you remember your...
You think they're connected?
Well, he has certainly...
There is nothing divine.
But he... Had I the Journal of Moss, you will forgive me.
Certainly not, even without this... Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive.
Only one.
It would. We had as many owls arrive. What Martha's got Akashic out her gates
And don't forget Dallin.
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse break. And even if I... Which means...
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on.
See. Should I be what?
Jill,
All lie.
your Stolas...
Indeed.
Any idea where they...
The desert's a big place, but the fact is...
What did you say to me?
As if by magic. And at this rate, I've tried reasoning with it.
Perhaps we could talk.
What makes you think they'll listen to her?
What makes you think...
She makes a fair point, Sid.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats we hire mercenaries and have them...
And what happens when those mercenaries... We're better off using that coin to buy food and supply... And you cannot fill empty bellies with that.
But what happens when they come back?
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out my... Come back when you're...
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady...
I was about to ask you...
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can... I was here to do...
Who are those people?
Those were the... These are cut for an entire...
We're still working on... Perhaps we can find it...
I hope so.
What I saw, but have left a small...
My thoughts? Both sides...
And if there's one thing...
What would Sid the...
Well... He'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like...
A recipe for... While it's plain neither Conrad... It may still be possible before
And that would be?
to pool our resources and save the city.
When all that...
It appears we... Victor, pay Conrad a...
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor.
Play along.
What he means to...
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, Conrad.
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from
Victor says that there aren't any men left to hire.
True as the nobles came and claimed every You know of the 7 high houses. Granted, we have a few boys left.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what you call... And there's a reason why I had you...
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here it... Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries...
Indeed, certainly. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks. It is only a matter of time before the...
It is worse than I thought. And while I applaud your endeavors to... Which means that now, more than ever, if our humble town is to endure not only this hard...
All right. If it will help to protect my home. But you needn't have gone through this.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance...
She saw right through.
I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be returning
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat with time.
Time no longer...
I take it yours.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scout. All of them.
You're not sick.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a feeling. I'm told the bandits march in 2 very well. The rest, my friend, mistakes I concede are high.
That is a lot of faith.
Then it will be...
I thought...
We'll hold them off, and we... The womenfolk have come to knock us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The town...
I don't hear any fight.
That we should hurry...
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, where did you learn to swing a sword?
Dalimil's saved, and with our steel.
Sancfordian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. Anything else?
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Come again. Or don't. I'm not...
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha.
And you, Clive.
Otto said he'd been attacked by...
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. The rest are still down there now.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the...
I thought you'd know. Where I need you is to let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
You're finished.
Fine hound. It's over!
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob...
You are mistaken. We're here by Matt.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord.
Wade's men? Where is your command?
Sir Wade left.
Did he? Take your wounded back to Martha. Will see you.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. They were making ready to leave.
Martha! The scouting party's almost... And they got wounded!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about...
You look after everyone here.
I will. You two...
I can't take much more of this. Moy.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those... But what about... I didn't... Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could... But we didn't know there would be so...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Titan!
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet it...
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Mad dogs.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
It's over!
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the...
Then we make for...
What did you find?
The same as...
Well, hopefully we'll...
How many of you...
Oh, damn...
It was a hard fought. It's not a matter of the inn here.
What do you say, Ma?
Well...
My lord, there's... Oscar? It isn't... I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh, he didn't. Well, yes. If it please you, I would learn the duty...
But I am a shield, no, and spending time in the company.
My Aunt Hannah once told me, you have accomplished much, and I would soon... No, not... It's all right. There is only so much...
But a squire...
Would that really be... You were a squire once? And I'm...
I would not have it...
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the car.
I saw it with my own eyes.
And where next?
I can't do it.
The Lord.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. They've taken some...
Akash.
And what of your mistress?
Oh.
Then we'll look for her.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcements. What more would you have us...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protect them I shall. In case you have forgotten, but more than that, your sisters, so you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have.
What we have left.
Not if we don't have to. I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to... the way the survivors speak. I bet.
That thing...
The creature, they came out and...
Do you remember where...
On the road from...
It's all right. It's all right.
My family.
You're a pikeman.
I've got family in the back of them gloves.
Leave that to her.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should... head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out.
It was all they could do to escape.
I see them. With me!
Should I prime?
No. Save your strength.
There are always... You have the town?
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes.
Philippe here has...
Hearing that the Dame... it's not the mo... Now me, I never needed the people I love. Now, if you don't...
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this is so, but it has solved...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering, had owls from all our friends thanking you for... How is it you always...
Look, any word on...
the nations...
Right.
Clive, now's the time.
Thank you, Otter.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua!
Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
See the pair that got...
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
Titan! Muhammad!
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Another Ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around this.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield. Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Euthos. Surely the Prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go. Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our... If there is nothing for...
No.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then?
We'll talk about